It's Rideshare Sean again. This is usually where I turn to go to Pinellas County, but since I'm driving in Manatee County only now, I'll just keep going straight. Right now, I am going to a gas station to put some gas in Ruby, and the gas station that I'm going to in Manatee County is in Terracea. That was the gas station that was giving the best deal possible. It is one of those gas stations where you actually have to take a picture of the receipt and upload it, which I hate, but since it's the best deal around, I really don't care. What is really cool is that like tomorrow is Labor Day, and usually on holidays in Florida anyway, in my market, holidays are the best days to drive. The best days to drive are Thanksgiving, that I have found anyway. All holidays are awesome, but Thanksgiving is the best holiday to drive, and also it's not really a holiday on the calendar, but it is kind of a big deal in America. Super Bowl Sunday is a good day to drive also. People like to go to the games, or people like to go to bars and watch the game. People like to do stuff on holidays. Those are the days that I call also holidays, like fake holidays, like that are not federal holidays, that businesses and workplaces don't give off, like Halloween, Valentine's Day. Those are both still big holidays. Just because they're not federal holidays, they're still a big deal. Man, I remember on Halloween, I was giving a ride to somebody one day. I was picking them up, or I was like, wasn't quite on St. Pete Beach, but it was really close there. It was on the Bayway. I picked up this guy and looked in the rearview mirror, and this dude had hair under his eyes, and I was like, what the hell? So I actually looked at him, which is something that I rarely do. And he was dressed up, and he was going hard. He was like a werewolf. He was dressed as a werewolf, and he was going hard. I was like, dang, he looked like a real werewolf. And then there's there was a couple that I picked up. I was taking them to St. Pete Beach, and I picked them up also on the Bayway. And this lady had a hair. She was being Medusa for Halloween, and she looked really good. I was like, wow. The other thing is, like, I do everything with driving for Uber inside of a business. So I have a business that I set up a long time ago. I think I set it up in 2017 or whatever. I don't even know. But I have always done everything inside of a business with Uber. And even though it's just a one-man business, it's still a big deal. The thing I like about having a one-man business is, like, I can make a decision. Like the decision I made to not go to Pinellas County anymore, I made that decision, I implemented it, and I just did it, and that was that. With a business, when you have more than one person, or the more people that you add to a business, the more employees that a business has, the harder it is for the business to maneuver. So, like, when you make decisions, it might take a day, it might take a week, it might take a month. Like in big businesses, they need to confer with headquarters, or like talk to like convene a committee and then make the decision, or have a board make the decision. I mean, like, it's really hard at first to make the decision. Once the decision gets made, then implementing the decision takes forever. It can take forever. But being that I have a one man business, I just make the decision and then just do it. And that's that. So earlier today is September 3rd, 2023. It's a Sunday, by the way. My favorite day of the week. Anyway, I forgot to say earlier, like, how important it is to prepare for everything possible. For example, like, I eat at Chipotle pretty much every day. The reason why I eat at Chipotle is because it's the best, the absolute best fast food that you can possibly get in your body. Like, like, as we progress through life, especially now, you can see that what is important is what the animal, or even if you're a vegetarian, they got something there for you. But I eat meat, so it's not so important that we thought. It is really important what you eat as a human, but what is really important also is what you eats. And that's why I eat at Chipotle every day, because it's really good for you and it's fast food. So it's quick and it's good for you. I mean, there are other places that, the food isn't as good for you as it is at Chipotle. I mean, they have things there and they have cool things on their shirts that say, like, no antibiotics ever, or stuff. They have all kinds of things on their shirts. But anyway, so I eat there every day. Pretty much every day anyway. A lot. And when I order a bowl and I order it to go. The reason why I order it to go is that of course they put the lid on, and you can only put the lid on once. And if you try to put the lid on again, I mean, it'll go, but it won't go on right. But anyway, but really why I say to go is because of the bag. You get the bag when you say to go. So I eat there so often that I always get it to go. And so when I'm done eating, everything goes in the bag. And of course, I check the receipt to make sure I got my loyalty points, because I go there every day and I get like a whole meal from Chipotle on average about once a month, which is awesome. Anyway, everything goes in the bag. And when I'm done eating, I just carry the bag to the trash and just throw it away on my way out the door. I do that all the time. It's very important that you prepare for everything that you possibly can.